In February, the Obama Department of Justice announced that it would no longer defend the Defense of Marriage Act, or DOMA, in 10 pending court challenges. House Speaker John Boehner's office then signed a contract with an outside law firm for $500,000 to defend the federal law, which defines marriage as a legal union between one man and one woman. Today, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington filed a complaint against Boehner, claiming his office violated the Anti-Deficiency Act, a law designed to stop government officials from overspending. Boehner's office replied today, "This complaint is off base and stupid to the point that it creates the appearance of partisanship by crew. The Speaker expects any cost to be recouped from the Obama administration Justice Department, which should be defending the law in court. The Anti-Deficiency Act has nothing to do with this situation, as anyone with a basic grasp of the law knows." Joining me now is Melanie Sloan, Executive Director for Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. Thanks for joining me tonight. Melanie, this question that the Speaker's raised this seems to him like a partisan attack by your organization, which is not known for partisan attacks.
You know, just once I'd like to hear that some congressman said, "You're right, you got me, I did it."
This isn't going to be that time, Melanie.
This is not going to be that time. This is par for the course. No one ever admits an ethics violation, as I'm sure you know, Lawrence. This is a clearly well-founded complaint, and we went through the law carefully here. This law is designed to prevent government overspending. Basically, you can't take funds that are appropriated for one purpose and move them for another purpose, and that's what the Speaker is trying to do here. He's also claimed that he's going to reprogram funds at some later date. The law doesn't allow for that later reprogramming, and here it is. Speaker Boehner is talking about the fact that we're in fiscally difficult times and we have to rein in government spending, but he's spending $500,000 we don't have.
Yeah, just so, I think the audience is kind of amazed that there's any kind of law designed to prevent government overspending, since government overspends every day wildly and creates these massive deficits. But as you pointed out, technically what it is, it's about using the money that's in the budget for what it's designed to be used for in the budget, and they don't want to see games played. The law doesn't want games played where the money starts to move around and cross borders in the budget, and you seem to be saying that's what's happened here.
That's right. He's trying to take money that's appropriated for one purpose and spend it for another. It's not even clear where Speaker Boehner plans to get the money from. The Department of Justice has already said it doesn't plan to provide the money back to the House Counsel's office. The House Counsel's office, which is the office that's intended to represent the House of Representatives in legal matters, it only has a budget of $1.45 million, and that money is already spoken for salaries and expenses. So they don't have this $500,000, and they've been told the money's not coming out of their budget. So the big question is, where's the money coming from?
And what do you, leaving money aside for a second, what about the legal basis for what Boehner is doing? Even if this was free, how much sense does it make when the Justice Department has abandoned the defense of a federal law at the appeals level for the House of Representatives to say, well, we're going to send some lawyers into this?
Well, it makes no sense. In, of course, a time, again, of scarce resources, you have to make choices and decide what's really important. Where should our money be spent? And it's really questionable as to why the Speaker would choose to defend a clearly unconstitutional law. And the fact is, it looks political. It's only in an effort to try and gain votes with some conservative voters that he's doing it.
Melanie, you had what can be called success in the Ensign affair. You're the one who brought the complaint to the Senate Ethics Committee about what John Ensign was up to. He has since, on the verge of expulsion, resigned and left the Senate. So you've had some amazing successes, but what are your hopes for this one?
Well, first, the House never really handles ethics matters all that well. The Office of Congressional Ethics, which is separate from the House Ethics Committee, does have a much better track record, and I'm hoping they will take a strong look at this and investigate. But even if they find wrongdoing, the best they can do is send it to the Ethics Committee, and the Ethics Committee is where ethics complaints go to die.
Melanie Sloan, I'm not betting on you succeeding on this one. Melanie Sloan of Crew and Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, thank you very much for joining me tonight.
Thank you.